you don't actually see the two actions occurring at the same time, but they actually...
I'll tell you when absurdity works well is when you know it's being done by someone who you know is intelligent as well. Like the Monty Python guys are all well educated and everything. I think if it's absurdity by someone who you just think is stupid, then it doesn't mean anything. But,
well, I mean, for some people, just stupid absurdity is like what humor is.
Right.
And I think sometimes just stupid nonsense, that has no meaning, is funny itself.
Yeah.
But for me, like, the best humor is like is intelligent. Even if it seems stupid sometimes, quite often there's something poignant or there's a message inside of the humor.
Do you remember, have you ever seen that clip when Bill Hicks is talking about the show Gallagher? I don't know the show Gallagher, I've never heard of it, but it's obviously an American show. And he was talking about, he finishes his act by throwing food.
Oh, Gallagher. Yeah, and like smashing watermelons and things.
Yeah. And he says, the audience are going, now that is funny. That Bill Hicks is just bitter. Yeah, and he's talking about that. And then he talks about another show, and he said it's for people who didn't quite get Gallagher. Like it's even more dumbed down than that. I can't remember which show it was. It's like a sister show to Gallagher. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Do you know the name? No. Anyway.
I was pretty young, like I think around the time Gallagher was dying out. But yeah, I remember. Pretty ridiculous.
Okay.
Not as bad as Carrot Top.
Carrot Top, that's it. Carrot Top for people who didn't get Gallagher.
I guess so, yeah. I guess Carrot Top is worse than...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Another of his things I like was when he was talking about war, and he said everyone gets boners over the technology of war, like everyone gets excited about technology. He says, why can't you use that technology to shoot food at hungry people? Yeah. He goes, there's a hungry guy and eats a banana. Zoom! The stealth banana. Yeah. And everyone goes mad over these stealth bombers and how impressive they are, Anyway, I would love to talk about this all day, but can we talk about performing, like the actual act of performing music? Yeah. How do you find it? Is it kind of a big release, or do you feel like you're up there just delivering something to the audience? What's your relationship to the audience, would you say?
I think it depends on my mood or how I'm feeling at the time. Mm-hmm. I think whenever I try to play a song, I try to connect to the place where I was when I first wrote it and basically try to admit that when I can.
Right.
I think interacting with the audience, I try to make eye contact if I can.
And throw sweets in the audience.
Sometimes I throw sweets. I try to make it a little bit more creative, a little more interactive, maybe. I mean, it depends on the show. Sometimes I'll just sing the songs and I won't really talk too much to the audience. Sometimes I will. Yeah. It just, I think I try not to really force anything while I'm on stage.
Do you get nervous? Because I must say, you always look supremely confident. You never look nervous at all.
I don't know. Sometimes what happens is, it hasn't happened for quite a while, but something that has happened in the past is I play with the picks. So what happens sometimes is I'll just hold it the wrong way or somehow, or my hand will start to cramp up. And then it just takes away my enjoyment of the show. And it feels a little bit painful actually. Because normally it's not something that goes away, it's something that just stays with me for the rest of the show.
Right, yeah. I used to break picks when I was really nervous. Yeah. We were practicing and I'd find I was whacking the guitar really hard and suddenly breaking picks, which I never do normally. Yeah.
But no, I guess when I go on stage, I just try to perform the song and that's it. So I'm not sure if I feel especially confident. I just feel like I need to just play the song.
Okay.
It doesn't really help me to feel nervous or insecure on stage. Yeah. But I think part of that is from busking on the street as well. It's that there's a point where you get past whether people think you suck or whatever. The point is just to try to do the best you can, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. If people think you're an asshole, it's fine.
How long did you busk for, and where was that?
I started busking actually when I first came to Spain. So when I first started doing it. And I busked on Fuencarral. I did that for about 2 years or so. And then I stopped because I felt like it was taking up a lot of energy that I wanted to start using towards writing new songs. And that's when I wrote Child of War, Red Gun, the song Live Next to Living.
Were you busking your own songs?
Yeah. So I did learn a few cover songs. Because there were periods where it did help to get by.
You usually put a couple of covers in the middle of your set, right?
Yeah.
Is that for you or for the audience? For the band or for the audience?
It's for the audience.
Right, yeah.
Well, the reason why we first started learning covers, originally we only played originals. Then we got a show at this place called the Irish Rover. And there was a sort of place where they sort of did want us to like play a few covers. So we chose like a few that if we play covers, it's for the audience, but if we're going to play a cover, it's going to be something that we ourselves actually enjoy playing. So we started doing that, and now we still use some covers now. So I think it adds to the dynamics of the show.
Yeah, they have a place as well. I mean, not everyone is going to have the patience to listen to new songs, however good they are, I mean, not everyone. Sometimes it's a bit of, I don't know, I don't want to say relief because that sounds a bit insulting, but you know what I mean? It's something familiar that they don't have to get into, so to speak. Because you play Break On Through and it's hard not to enjoy that, really. Alright, excellent. Just before you do the song, have you got any gigs coming up? So you said Saturday the 4th?
Yeah, we have the show on Saturday the 4th. Doors open at 9:30.
I'll get this posted probably tomorrow, so
it's at
a few days.
Photomaton Bar.
Okay. Whereabouts is that?
It's in Malasonia. I forget the address.
And what's that band you got? The Reds?
The
Reds. What are they called?
The Red Hangers.
The really mouthy guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Dick Harrison. The Red.
Richard's band are Red Telephones.
Richard's a good man. He's a good British man. He's the Red Telephones with Richard Dawkins. And
doesn't Woody play for them as well?
Yes, and Woody. Yeah, so it's really going to be a
tough
Woody.
Night for him.
It's Javier's birthday, but it's really going, and I guess it's the birth of a nation.
Yeah.
And it's the Woody show because he's playing drums for two bands.
Well, he's a tough lad.
He is a tough lad. Yeah.
He's a tough northern lad. They're a bit tougher in the north of England generally.
Yeah. They eat less scones.
They eat less greens as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Actually, I offered him like an apple once, and he was like, "That's food for food."